Welcome back, students. Today I'll be teaching you how to test the constraints which I have created in the previous session. So we have created constraints. So while inserting the values, how these constraints are checked and how it is throwing the error. This is what you will be learning practically how to or how these constraint works. Let us now check the constraints, right? So we have discussed what are the constraints, what are the types of constraints, namely not null, default, check, unique, primary key and foreign key respectively. So we have created two tables. Let us check the constraints. As I said earlier, while inserting the values itself, it will check for the data integrity. Once the constraint is not satisfied, it will throw an error. So insert into account master values. What are the values I'm going to insert? Insert one is my account number. Name I'm entering it as. Assume that I am giving it as a null. Right? I cannot give null there. Why? Because it should have a value. But I am giving null. Let us check what is happening there. I am giving S itself as deposit for not savings. Date of open. Here I am trying to mention a value. So date of opening is 2020. So it is 8th month. And the date is 20. Even though this should not be null, here I am giving the value. Balance, I am trying to give it as 500. I have entered a constraint, namely balance. If you are trying to give, it should be more than 999. That is minimum 1000 rupees balance has to be maintained. Email value is unique. Let me give abc@abc.com. This is what an email address is. See, let us try to insert this one and let us check. Column name cannot be null. So it has thrown a particular error. It cannot be empty. Why? Because we have created a constraint, namely not null. So how to overcome this particular error? So I am trying to insert a value. So we have tested not null condition. So the name is Sundar. Now we have inserted the values. Now let us check for this 500 whether it is showing an error or not. Account master check constraint violated. Where is the check constraint? The check constraint is at balance. Now we have tested this particular check constraint also. That is how to rectify that particular error. Let me try to give it as 1500 and let us check. See, after updating, after modifying 500 as 1500, I am able to insert the particular record successfully. This has happened because I have created a constraint in balance to check whether the balance is greater than 999. See, when you are trying to take a debit card and you are trying to withdraw the money, all right, some you are not supposed to withdraw, or you are supposed to withdraw amount greater than 0. So there I have to give a condition. So that type of condition can be enforced using this particular constraint called as check. So now what we have tested? We have tested it for not null. We have tested for what the other one is, not null, then check constraint. Now primary is there. So primary key, what I said, it should not be null as well as it should be unique. It should not be null and it should be unique. Right now, let us check. We are trying to insert again. I am trying to insert the same record. Let us see what will happen. Here also I am giving the same account number. So let me change the other data alone so that you can, instead of the place as Sundar, I am changing this one as Senthil. I have changed the name. This person has also opened the particular account. So he is having abc1 at abc.com. Here this will also throw an error. Duplicate entry 1 for key account master. That is, account master primary key is trying to have a duplicate value. Now if I try to change this one as 2, whether this will work? Yes, I have inserted the second row successfully. Now we have successfully tested the primary key, not null constraint, check constraint. We have not checked unique. We have not checked unique, right? Now let us try to check that one also. Three, whether the name can be same. Yes, the name can be same. Whether the date of opening, that can be same. Here we are trying to have this one ABC. Let us try to check this one by changing this one, whether we are able to update it. See here, I said unique means you cannot have a similar ID. You cannot have a similar ID. You cannot have a similar ID. This is what I am trying to mean. Why similar ID? I have given it as unique. Either it can be empty or it should not be having some other person's email ID. Here Senthil is having the email ID as abc1 at abc.com. That is what the error is. So how we are rectifying this particular query? That is, if I am trying to give it as 2, now let us check. See here, now what are the constraints we have checked? Primary key we have finished. This one, namely, what is that? Not null we have checked. Then check constraint we have checked. Unique we have checked. Then one more thing, that is default and foreign key is pending. Default and foreign key is pending. So let us check that one also. How to check that one? I am trying to insert one more record, namely here record number 4. I am changing the name as Satya. Here I am trying to leave it as blank. We will check what is happening. So here, this one, the balance I am trying to update. Unique key, I am trying to change it as ABC3. Now let us check how this query or what this query gives as a result. We have to check this one. Select star from account master. Here it is given as empty. It is given as empty. Since I have given empty there, right, it can be null. How to obtain a default value for this one? How to obtain a default value for Satya? So in order to do that one, I try to go for delete from account master, where account number equal to 4 alone. Now I am trying to go for one more, that is the fifth checking, namely default value, that is type I have to check. Insert into account master. I am going to insert what? Account number, name of the person, date to open, then comes balance, and then the email with the values, namely 4 comma, this is what the value I have given previously. Satya, date of account opening, in codes only we have to give. It is 2020. She has opened the account, assume that the month of January 1st. So the next one is balance, 15,000 I gave. Email is ABC3. So this should be in quotes. ABC3 at abc.com. Here they are saying that one row is affected. Now let us select and then see. Select star from account master. See, the default constraint has been invoked when I have left the particular column as empty. Here I have tried to insert only 5 columns, whereas I am having 6 columns in total. The third column default value is yes. If I am not inserting any value to that particular column, the default constraint automatically has initialized the value yes there. So as of now, we have checked not null, unique, primary key, check, and default. The pending one is what? Foreign key. So in order to do that one, describe account Tran, I think so. This is the name. Yes. So here in this particular table, I am having only 4 columns. This account number column references another table, namely account master. If I am trying to deposit a money for an account number 5, whereas in account master we don't have an account number 5 at all, to whom this money will be deposited. That is what the question mark. So while entering the values itself, we should not entertain such wrong values. In order to avoid that kind of, what is that, wrong data entering our table, this constraint prevents us. How this prevents us? Let us see. Insert into the table name, namely account tran, right? Account tran. What are the values? I am trying to that is give an account number 5. Transaction type, here I am trying to give it as deposit. All right. Date, let us enter, what is that, 5. Then comes, let us deposit, then comes date. Let us enter today's date. Then amount. I am trying to enter. Anyhow, it is not going to get inserted. It is going to throw an error. This particular account number is trying to map with the account number present in the table called account master. If you have opened an account in a particular bank, then only you can deposit the money in that particular account. Let me put this way. I have opened an account in ICICI Bank. I have account number. Whereas I am taking the money, I am trying to put it in Indian Bank, where I do not hold an account at all. Like that, we are trying to do it. I am trying to carry out a transaction in a bank where I do not hold an account itself. This is what referential integrity. You are trying to refer some other table. Let me put this way. See here, cannot add or update a child row. What is the child row? This one. 5 is the child row. A foreign key constraint fails. All right. That is, it references the account master account number. You don't have it. How to overcome this particular error? Can I give it as 4? Will it accept? See, now it has accepted. Now it has accepted. It means that you are supposed to do a transaction only for the existing account and not for other accounts. I hope I have explained constraints via this example in an easier manner. Thank you.